councillors please turn your cameras on?
Councillor Preston, are you able to turn your camera back on for us? There we are, that's lovely. We can see you both now. Thank you. So good afternoon, everybody. Before the Mayor starts the meeting formally, I will just do a little bit of introduction for how we deal with remote attenders. We've got 2 councillors attending remotely today. So the first thing to remind you is that you need to have your camera on at all times when the meeting is in progress, because we need to be able to see you. You will need to be muted all the way through unless you are asked to speak. And then when you are asked to speak, you unmute yourself, speak, and then mute yourself again when you have finished. If you have a question, can you press the virtual hand, which is shown on the top of your screen, and then the chair will invite you to speak. And then once you have spoken, you need to put your hand back down. The same will apply if you have a comment to make on any item. Again, raise your hand, you'll be called to speak in order, and then you can put your hand back down. If for any reason you have to leave the meeting, then you will need to make sure that you let the chair know that you are leaving, either by raising your hand or sending a message. And if you have to leave during a debate on any item, if you've missed any of the debate, you are not able then to vote on that matter. When we come to the recommendations, I will invite everybody in the chamber to vote, and you will vote by pressing your button to the left to say you're in favour, to the right to say you're against, or the one in the middle if you are abstaining. For the members attending remotely, I will call out your name, asking you whether you want to vote for, against or abstain, and you'll need to unmute yourself and then tell me which you are voting. I also need to make everybody aware that we are going to be dealing with a matter at the beginning of the meeting, and if members move for section 100 and the matter is dealt with in as an exempt item, then members of the public will be removed from the meeting for that item, but we just need you to apply to rejoin. You can do that straight away, and if you do that, you'll then be held in a lobby until the exempt item is finished. So if there are any problems about that, try and let us know, but hopefully we will be able then to get all interested parties, including members of the public who are attending remotely, back into the meeting when it restarts. I think those are all the things that I needed to say. So, Mr. Mayor, I will hand back to you to open the meeting properly.
Thank you, Carys. Just before I open officially, I would just like to say I'd like to welcome the newly elected member, Jill Preston, to the meeting, and she's online for members if you didn't know. Okay. Prynawn da croeso. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Merthyr Tydfil County Borough Council full meeting on Wednesday, the 18th of September 2024. Please note that this meeting is being recorded and may be broadcast via the authority's internet site. The images and sound recording may also be used for training purposes within the authority. Item 1, apologies for absence, please.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, we have apologies from councillors Lisa Mitten, Julia Jenkins, Lee Davis and Jeremy Davis.
Thank you, Madam Officer. Item 2, declarations of interest. None? Okay. Item 3 on the agenda, the exempt report. In order for the following to be considered in private, it is suggested that the public be excluded from the meeting on the grounds that it involves the likely disclosure of exempt information as defined in paragraphs 12, 13 under Part 4 of Schedule 12A, Section 100, A4 of the Local Government Act 1972. Leader, Councillor Geraint-Thomas.
Mr. Mayor, can I move section 100, please?
Thank you. The seconder, please.
I second that, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Councillor Barry. We take that to the vote, please.
And can I ask then, Councillor Jill Preston, are you for, against or abstaining? Not sure that my microphone has come to hear me. There we are. Councillor Jill Preston, are you for, against or abstaining?
Abstaining. Councillor Preston, can you unmute yourself or mute yourself and then unmute yourself again and see if we can overcome the problem with the sound? Right.
Okay, Councillor Preston, I can't see you on the screen, but some of the Democratic Services team can. So I'm going to ask you whether you are voting in favour. If you are, can you raise your hand so that I can see it on the screen? You'll need to sort of wave it in front of your face because I can only see exactly your face. There, I can see that. Thank you. I'm counting that as a vote in favour. Councillor Ian Thomas, are you voting for, against or abstaining?
For.
Thank you, Councillor Thomas, and that's carried, Mr Mayor.
Thank you, Moderator Officer.
We just need to wait for it to clear. If we just wait until Democratic Services can just confirm that everybody else has left the meeting.
Do we need that door closed as well?
Yes, we do. Bill's going to do it. There we are.